Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Joel's College of Swing Era Knowledge. We'll give everybody a chance to get logged in here. Of music sweet, 'cause I got happy feet. All right, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there. Hope everyone is as safe and sound as they can be. Well, again, welcome to the College of Swing Era Knowledge. Tonight, Charleston edition. And I'm going to continue along the lines of some solo 20s Charleston steps. And tonight, our focus is going to be the Jump Charleston, which has a lot of nice variations. I've seen it taught a lot of different ways, seen it performed a lot of different ways. And so let's see, I'm going to share 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hopefully 7 variations, if you will, on the Jump Charleston tonight. So let's get to it. If you're at home, at your computer or whatnot, get ready to get up, get ready to move and groove. The way I think I'm going to do tonight's class is I'll show the variation to the front and then turn around and do it to the back with a mantra and a count, and then we'll get a chance to try it together just a little bit. I don't want to do a repetition over and over. You can always go back and watch the video again, but that'll be our focus. I'll show it from the front, mantra and count, back, mantra and count. Let's give it a try together, mantra and count, and then let's move on to the next one. And I think that timing should be perfect for about a half hour of swing era knowledge. Okay, so let's get up and check this first one out. So again, let me get the video. All right, so if you are just new to, there we go. If you are new to the College of Swing Era Knowledge, my left foot has the pant leg rolled up in case you're watching at home trying to figure things out just for that visual. Got the white shoes on to contrast with the floor so you can see my feet, and hopefully you can hear me with the sound better on the microphone when I turn around. With all those things in place, let us do the first variation on the Jump Charleston. And this is what I would call a beginner variation if we had to label it beginner, intermediate, advanced. And it goes like this. The mantra, I guess, could be a sweep, step, 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 step. And if I count that, I could be 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. All right? So from the back, boom. If we can do this slowly together, what's going to happen is I'm going to have a little bit of a sweep step with my right leg. And that's going to happen on the 1, 2. So if we have a sweep 1, 2, now on 3, 4, 3, 4, I'm going to kind of land, I'm going to land on my right foot, sending my left foot out. Sweep, land, right? Now that's going to be 3, 4. So if we have sweep, land, now on the 5, 6, I'm going to do a switch kick, like I like to call it a switch kick. I switch the foot that I'm on, but I kick the other foot forward. Switch kick. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, switch kick, 5, 6, and then we're just going to land it with a 7, 8, a step, step. So again, our mantra is going to be sweep, step, 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 or maybe we can think of it as sweep, kick, kick, step, step. All right, let's do it together with the mantra. 5, 6, nice and slow. Sweep, step, 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 step. And you'll notice on that second one, boom, first one, second one, I'm throwing my hands up, right? To give it like a longer or a bigger look on the 5, 6. And then coming back down and resolving 7, 8, step, step, right, left. So one more time with the mantra. And I gotta be honest, these are kind of hard to do super slow, but we'll be fine, okay? So let's do 4 in a row. We're gonna do a mantra, a count, a mantra, and a count, just to give some repetition. 5, 6. Here we go. Sweep, kick, kick, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep, kick, kick, step, step, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay, now a couple things even in this basic setup. I'm going to do this from the front. I can do this with, what's the word I'm going to look for? I can do it really easy and kind of vanilla. If I just go sweep, step, boom, pop, pop. So I'm doing the right rhythm. Sweep, kick, kick, step, step. But if I get a little bit of a hop, a little bit of a pulse in there, sweep, ha, ba, 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 sweep, ha, ba, ba, ba. Right? So that's one of the things we're going to be working on as we progress, getting a little more quality of movement, a little more hop in that step. So the very first one, vanilla, sweep, step, kick, step, kick, step, step. And again, getting those little hops in there as well. Okay, so that's variation number 1. And again, I'll write up all these at the end so you can look at that and then again go back and look at the video. Let's get to variation number 2. Variation number 2 is going to be a sweep, step, hop, a step kick, and then a step, step. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, from the front. So this one's going to be a sweep, pop, boom, wop, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So instead of just thinking sweep, kick, kick, step, step, I'm going to think 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm thinking 5, 6. 6 is kind of, when I think about this move, when I hear the word jump Charleston, because, okay, I'm going to go back to the first one we just did. I see a lot of people doing this, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. And it's okay, but there's not a lot of jumping in that one. So this is the one where we started to put in a little jump on the 6. Watch it one more time on the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 6, I'm definitely giving a push up on this one. Okay, slowly from the back. So watch the mantra. Sweep, kick, out, step, kick, step, step. And the count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so together, let's do this slow. We still have our sweep element, 1, 2. Now 3, 4 is kind of the same thing, but I'm definitely going to emphasize more of the step hop now. So when I go 3, 4, I'm kicking out my left foot, but I've got a 3, 4. Nice little step hop there. Now on 5, I'm going to step on my left foot. I'm going to kick and jump with my right on 6, 6, 7, 8, and land right, left. So again, it's hard to do slow, but if we go sweep, step, hop, step, kick, step, step. I don't know why there's an alarm going on. Okay, again, 5, 6 with the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and pretend on that 6 I jumped up. Okay, so this one, sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, step, step. All right, mantra, count, variation number 2. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, step, step. And that feels already in my body a little bit different from sweep, step, 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 step. Sweep, kick, kick, step, step. So again, you can even hear it's a little more sterile from the very first one. And again, if we have to label that beginner, I'm still going to label this one beginner. Number 2 is still going to be a beginner timing, phrasing, movement, but it has a little more juice on that. Okay, so we did number 2, we did number 1. Okay, now we're getting intermediate-ish, if you will. Now our rhythm is going to be, and the beginning of these are very similar. We're going to have that element of a sweep. So we're going to have a sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. Listen to that again. Sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. So now we've added an element of a kick, ball change. I did it a jazz class probably 2 months ago, just talking about these little elements of jazz. Even the simplest step is a rock step, right? There's a lot into a rock step, what direction you take it. There's a kick element. There's a ball change element. And now we're putting a kick ball change, a nice jazz step, within the element of this thing we're calling a jump Charleston, right? And so having this repertoire, if you will, of all these jazz steps is really important. But listen, one more time. Sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. Step, kick, ball change, ball change. Watch that from the front. So I'm going to go sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. All right, with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, from the back, slowly. We have our sweep element, 1, 2. We have our step, hop, 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 3, 4. Okay, now I'm going to step 5. Now here's the first kickball change, 6 and 7, and that's where we're going to put in our jump. 6 and 7, and that's a kick, ball change, and I'm just going to do another ball change to finish off the and 8. Okay, so count-wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All right, let's try this together really slowly. Mantra, count, mantra, and count. 5, 6. Here we go. Sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah? Now, as I was doing those last two, I want to make sure we understand. I mean, I'm talking about the foot when I say that step hop. Sweep, step, hop. But with my left foot, when that's happening, I want you to see this from the side. Sweep, shot, shot. So I got a little pop, pop, a little double pump, if you will. Rather than, remember the very first variation. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Again, it's pretty sterile. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. So I'm just kicking out and extending. Again, now I'm adding a little bit of juice to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting a little hop, hop. So as I pop, pop, hop, step, hop with the right foot, I'm getting a little kind of double kick with that left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, was that last variation. So, again, we're just building a little bit of complexity in this common step or this common rhythm. Okay, that was number 3. We are right on time. We're doing great. Number 3, sweep, step, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. Okay, number 4 is my preference. So this is my basic jump Charleston. Like if someone says, all right, we're gonna do 3 jump Charlestons and then this, in my head, this is what I do, this is what I think, right? So there's been plenty of times, I think I've talked about this before, over the years, teaching and performing with different couples, different groups and whatnot. I mean, just because you name a step or everybody might know the name of a step doesn't mean everyone does the step the same way. So then you're ready to perform with 3 other teaching couples and they say, do A, B, and C. And then when we dance A, B, and C together, we all look at each other and go, what's your definition of A or B or C? And then you just work together and come up with stuff. It's all good. So that's where when you say, you know, hey, let's do a jump Charleston. Which jump Charleston would you like to do? Okay, so this is variation number 4, and it looks like this. I'm going to go sweep, behind, hop, up, but up. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's my basic. And I put a little ball change in there, making it a little more complicated. It's okay. I got this. Sweep, behind, step, step, up, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And again, this is where I really think of a jump Charleston because I'm putting a lot of emphasis on the jump, on the 6, on the up. So when I think of a jump Charleston, I'm really putting a jump into this one. And I'm adding a little bit of a styling or a variation on the front end. Watch this from behind. You'll see it again, and then we'll break it down. So mantra, sweep, behind, run, run, up, ball change, or step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step at the end. Now, let's break this down together slowly. 1, 2 again is the sweep. 1, 2. Now on 3, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to purposely bring that right foot behind and create what I like to call this little kind of figure 4 shape. Right? So I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm really trying to pull that foot behind on 3. So I'm going to think sweep behind. That's what I mean by the behind. Sweep figure 4. 1, 2, 3. Now 4, 5 is going to be a run, run. 4, 5. Right, left. And I'm really thinking about putting some energy in that. Sweep behind, run, run. Rather than sweep behind, step, step. Right, putting in that quality of movement. Oh, there's a question. I like that one. Very interesting. Ooh, what's that one? This one we're working on? All good. Okay, together. Sweep, behind, run, run. 5, 6, here we go. Sweep, behind, run, run. Okay, with the numbers, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now again, for me, here's where the jump of Jump Charleston comes in. I'm going to just do it in place. On 6, I'm going to think high hands, high right knee. Everything comes up for me, right? So that down of the run, run creates the up of the 6. I can't hold that in the air, so that's why I'm just doing it here. And then when I come down off of that, if I get really good height, I can land 7, 8. Right? Okay, so our mantra, sweep, behind, run, run, up, step, step. Our count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. You'll hear me say that to pop up. All right. Mantra, count, mantra, count. 5, 6. Here we go. Sweep, behind, run, run, up, step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep, behind, run, run, up. Step, step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? Is that good? Okay. So far, so good. That's variation number 4. And now that we're starting to get into more variations under our belt, so to speak, you'll notice when I first did it, I had a little ball change in my muscle memory. And the very first one I did when I showed it a few minutes ago was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So you can see there where I may not jump as high on 6 and then pulling in the ball change rhythm that we did in the previous step, which brings up a good point. Once you go through and practice all of these variations, there might be you like this part of that one, and this part of the other one, and here and there. So now you can get creative and start to put some different combinations together on a Jump Charleston, right? So as always, I don't want you to think of there's just this one way to do something. I don't want to put a step or a dance in that box. I want you to be open to a lot of different things, add your own flair, your own interpretation to it. We haven't talked a lot about the arms other than that up on 6. So, you know, feel free to kind of move your arms where you feel it feels natural to you. There's a lot of opposition in the Charleston, right? And so just kind of play with that. Work hard not to just have your hands down on any of these. So you can go back and look exactly what I do. On this last one, of course, 6 is the big up. And I like to joke with performance teams I've worked with or dancers when we do a routine that has this Jump Charleston in it. And I said, if this step is giving you a hard time, whatever you do on 6, go like this, because you're going to look like you're with everybody else if you just throw your hands up on count 6. Now remember though, if you're performing with a bunch of other people and just getting together for something, then you may want to check and make sure your timing is the same exact way as the other people are doing it as well. So lots of cool variations. Okay, so that's variation number 4. Okay, so now we're going to do not so much emphasis on the jump, the beginning rhythm, is very similar. So when I see someone go into this step, I think, oh, here comes a jump. And then what's cool is they kind of go the opposite way. Rather than an up, there's a little bit of a down feel with something we call a corkscrew. A corkscrew. So this one's going to be a sweep, figure 4, step, and corkscrew and corkscrew. Sweep, figure 4, step, and corkscrew and corkscrew. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 7, 8. Sweep, behind, step, and corkscrew and corkscrew and corkscrew. So again, we're pulling in elements from other jazz steps. This is either a shine the shoe or a corkscrew. You kind of take your foot and you give it a little wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. If you add your shoe shine in there, if you add your hand, but if you just get that foot in there, it's a corkscrew. At least that's what was passed down to me. You might call it something different. So, all right, from behind, listen to the mantra. Again, we have sweep, behind, step, and corkscrew and corkscrew. I'm going to step down solid on my left foot on count 8 with the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay, let's do it together slow. We have our sweep element. 1, 2. 3 is going to be that hook behind. 3. 4 is going to be that switch. 4. Now, I'm going to do a quick switch on the and to my left foot. And first corkscrew. This is going to be 5, 6 with the right foot. 5, 6. And 7, 8. Stepping down on the left. Okay, with the numbers slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Mantra, count, mantra, count. Jump Charleston with a corkscrew. 5, 6, here we go. Sweep, behind, step, and corkscrew, and corkscrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Sweep, behind, step, and corkscrew, and corkscrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Fun stuff. Okay. I'm trying to remember. It'll come to me. The very first time I kind of see. For me, I like watching people. I'm trying to remember if it was a contest or a jazz routine. But after you've been doing this long enough, you kind of like you're watching. Like, okay, I've seen that step. I've seen that step. I've seen that step. It's like once you learn the California routine, it kind of ruins your Lindy life forever because a lot of performance teams will use that sequence. So once they get into it, you kind of know what's coming. But there are those teams that put in a little extra spice or a little something different where you go, oh, I wasn't expecting that. And so again, like when I see somebody do this, watch out, Hops. When I see somebody do that, I'm thinking there's going to be a jump. I'm thinking this sweep, boom, is going to be a jump Charleston. So that's why when I saw this one, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. So I'd have to go back and ask the person specifically if they were thinking of a jump Charleston and then put this in because of the music or because of the moment or whatnot. But again, it's like you expect this certain thing and then boom, there's a little different element in there. Very cool. Okay, let's do number 6. And as you can tell, we're kind of increasing our level or difficulty, if you will. These are intermediate / advanced now. This one is, sweep legs. Okay, variation 6, jump Charleston with a sweep leg. And again, looking at it, thinking there's going to be a jump, but there's a down element to it. And the way I first saw this one was actually 1, 2, sweep, sweep, and corkscrew. So they actually did 2 sweeps and a corkscrew, but just to stay with the name, I'm actually going to do 3 sweeps. So we're going to do sweep, sweep the left, sweep the right, sweep the left. Watch what I mean by that. So I'm going to have that element beginning, sweeping my right leg in front. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Ha ha! Sweep, 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 step. So again, I'm thinking, here comes the jump. No, no, boom. And this is just a really fun, you step down and sweep the leg. Man, I just thought of this. Maybe you can go 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and take it forward. Taking the sweeps forward versus sweeps back. That's fun. Just play with that. It's literally just stepping and sweeping the leg out, stepping and sweeping the leg out. So we're going to think from the back slowly. I go sweep, low, 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 step to get on that 8. Again, I'm doing 3 sweeps. Left low, right low, left low. I should call this a low sweep because the beginning is sweeping the right leg high. Okay, so with the numbers, that's 1, 2, and now on 3, I'm going to step on my right foot, 3, and at the same time starting to sweep that left leg out. 3, 4, switch the sweep, 5, 6, switch the sweep, 7, 8, stepping back on my left foot. Okay, good luck. Mantra, count, mantra, count. I'm going to go sweep the right, low left, low right, low step for the mantra. And then the count is just easy. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good luck. 5, 6. Okay, 4 in a row. Mantra, count, mantra, count. 5, 6. Here we go. Sweep the right, the left, right, low step. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Sweep the right, down, down, down. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Jump Charleston with a low down sweep. Oh, I like a low down sweep. Man, so a lot. See, again, I'm labeling all of these as jump Charleston variations. If you want to give any one of these a specific name, you go for it. A lot of the jazz steps that I've learned over the years, you just call it kind of what it is versus it having a specific name. Other than things like Shorty George, right? Or fall off the log, right? There's a lot of stuff in a Shorty George, a kickball change and steps and knees, but we just call it a Shorty George. I'm just calling these jump Charleston variations, but you can see there's a lot of different elements. Oh yeah, well let's finish. I got one more for you, and then I'm going to answer that question. Okay, so again, I said we're going to increase in our level of difficulty, complexity, and physicality, athleticism. This last one is going to be over the top. Oh, and before I forget, the last one that I did, the way I saw it originally was 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7, 8. So they did the sweep here. Ready? I'm big in jump Charleston. Then I saw low, low, and corkscrew. So again, combining the different elements of things that we've already covered. Okay, this last one is going to be an over the top. So we're gonna sweep 1, 2, prep over the top, prep over the top. Looks like this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, prep over the top, over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this one's tough, so be careful. 1, 2, still that sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come down 3, 4, and I'm going to do this prep. I'm on my right foot, and I'm purposely turning. Sorry, I'm going to turn this way. My left foot, so it's on the side of the foot. Okay? Now, we're going to do this really slow. I'm going to just be careful. If you have bad ankles, don't do this. I'm just going to take this, and I'm just going to step over it. I'm going to go over the top of this funky foot. Over the top. And again, if you have bad ankles, don't do this if you don't have strong ankles. But that's the idea. Okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, getting ready. Now I'm going to pull that left leg back as I jump over with my right foot. 5, 6, 5, actually that happened so fast, there's the 5, 6, and then I do the same thing with my right foot. My right foot is prepped on the heel or on the side, and my left foot is planted, and I come over. And it's really hard to do slow, but the timing of it is basically sweep, prep, over the top, over the top. So you go over the top, prep it, over the top. Okay, so the numbers are easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The quality of movement's really tough. We're going to go sweep, prep, over the top, over the top. Right? If you just need to watch this one, that's okay. All right? So again, slowly from the back, we're going to go sweep, prep, over the top, prep, over top. The numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, then doing it slow, the numbers are a little funky. Let's just try it. Prep the 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Prep the 5, 6. You're good to go. Mantra, count, 5, 6. Here we go. Sweep, prep, over the top, over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweep, prep, over the top, over the top. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. I don't think I've actually done 4 in a row trying to count it and do it that slow. Breaking legs, that's a good name for this one. So this just has the cool jazz / tap step called over the top again. I'm trying to remember who I saw doing this. Hopefully it'll come to me. And then of course there's a lot of over the top variations where you kick your leg out, you kick it forward and come over the top versus keeping it on the ground. There's a lot of cool craziness that you can add to an over the top. But we're going to leave it at that since we're already at 32 minutes. And okay, so our variations, I'm going to type it up so that you can see all the variations that we did. Our basic, let me dance through all 4 of them really quick so you can see them from the front. Our basic was 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, kicking the feet out. Variation number 2 was a step hop and a step kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just have a kick and a little bit of a jump in the 7, 8. And then I'm going to sweep, hop, hop, step, kick, ball change, ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Variation number 4 is my favorite, the way I always do it. A little hook behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Variation number 5 was our corkscrew. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Variation number 6 was our sweeps. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And variation number 7 was over the top. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Ready to go again. Woo, good luck with all of those. Where does the jump Charleston come from? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to, my memory banks are full. In my head, I've been trying to focus on who it was that I learned those cool variations from. As far as where the step comes from, I'd have to do some research on this specific step. There are so many steps in the Charleston vernacular. It's just one of those diving down deep into each individual step to see the origin of the actual step and who might have actually come up with it. My guess, just off the top of my head, is you've got a basic Charleston, 1, 3, 5, 7, right? And then maybe something in the music was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, where you're just like here, and you're just like, oh, there was a jump in there on 6, right? So there's like, even before our sweep, switch, there's even a more basic step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just putting a jump in there, right? I have to ask around and see, but there's such a huge array of Charleston steps. I'd have to go back and look. So my apologies for not knowing exactly where this came from or who it came from. But yes, there's definitely old clips of Al and Leon doing this step. They do this in the Big Apple. If you know the Big Apple routine. And what's neat about that is if you watch the routine and watch that part specifically, you'll see a lot of different variations on the Big Apple step. Some more wiggly with their legs, some more kicky with their legs. So again, it's all good. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's variations. I hope you're enjoying the College of Swing Era Knowledge. Please consider donating. We do love sharing our knowledge, but we also do love taking care of our family and all that stuff. And it's just, I'm hoping that this brings some joy to all of you out there during this crazy COVID time. And I hope it gives you a chance to get up and move and groove and whatnot. So please consider donating. I hope you enjoyed tonight's Jump Charleston Variations. And as always, night, night, crazy about you.